Today in PA is sponsored by Renewal by Anderson of Central Pennsylvania. Renewal by Anderson of Central Pennsylvania is, at this very moment, offering 20% off every window and every door. That's at $0 down, 0 payments, and 0% interest for 1 whole year. Happy holidays indeed. For qualified buyers, see retailer for details. Head on over to renewalbyanderson.com for more information. Be wary of brushing scams this holiday season. Meanwhile, Pennsylvania's Medicaid spends some of the most money on anti-obesity drugs. Here are some new laws going to effect come January. Lastly, this city does Christmas better than most. I'm Claudia Dimuro, and you're listening to Today in PA. Officers around the Pittsburgh region and beyond are asking people to please be wary of brushing scams this holiday season, reports CBS Local Pittsburgh. Brushing scams are a new strain of scams that involves people receiving a package of something they didn't order with no return address. When the victim opens the package, there's a QR code in there to scan to see who sent it. But once you scan that QR code, scammers can get access to your phone and, through that, your accounts. A similar scam has actually been happening around the country with parking meters. The best thing you can do is to not scan the codes, and if you do by accident, just be sure to change your passwords and keep an eye out for any funky account activity. Pennsylvania's Medicaid spending per enrollee on anti-obesity drugs was found to be the 3rd highest in the nation, reports the Philadelphia Inquirer. About $106 per Medicaid beneficiary in the year that ended on October 31st, according to an analysis from New York-based Real Chemistry. When it came to the state's total spending on these drugs, that amounted to about $298 million, ranking it 2nd in the nation behind California, which spent $1.4 billion. Both states had year-over-year increases in the 230% range. There's some new laws coming to Pennsylvania come January, states Fox 29, and here are a few. For one, state lawmakers are getting a 3.4% salary increase under a law which guarantees automatic pay raises. Urgent care centers and healthcare providers will also be included in the state's safe haven law, which allows newborns to be surrendered to public safety authorities and healthcare workers without punishment. Medicaid coverage will also include reimbursing doulas for childbirth education and support services, and biomarker testing for cancer will be covered by health insurance plans regulated by the state. All of these will go into effect on January 1st. Pittsburgh seems to do Christmas better than most other cities in America, says PennLive. A recent WorldHub study ranked Pittsburgh as the 2nd best U.S. city for Christmas in the nation. In first was Atlanta, and in third, Seattle, just to round out the top 3. That wraps up today's episode. For more Pennsylvania news and otherwise, drop by PennLive.com. Also, please don't forget to rate this podcast wherever you may listen to it, and to share it around with people you think would dig it too. Thanks ahead of time, and of course, thanks for listening. I'm Claudia Dimuro, and I'll see you tomorrow for Friday's episode of Today in PA.